All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you notice, some of the graphics and stuff look a little, maybe slightly better. That's because we are now playing with DirectX 12. Ooh, I forgot about Dommy Mommy. Crimson, so hot. We gotta talk to people, I think, because of our newfound evidence. And then hopefully I can figure out where the red statue is, because we have a lot of parts. Alright, we'll talk to Dr. Doom. We also need to unlock worship. Hello, Dr. Doom Jazz. Who killed the Holy Seal Marsh? Ask DNA. Is there a database of DNA or blood samples for everyone on the island? You want to run some blood? Wish I could help. Just after the crisis meeting last night, parts of the central servers started corrupting. That's convenient, isn't it? I became aware of it because the terminal in my lab does an automated backup in the early hours. I got a report that the backup failed. I took a look at it, and part of the medical archive had corrupted. What about the backup of the central server on the moon? That went down as well. The corruption spread, not to all of the moon database. I can still access most of the files on there. Where's the server on the island? In the caverns under the island. Masahiro Industries maintains it. The only entrance into the cavern is via the Deep Factory, and that's under lockdown. Why? Deep Factory shut down at the end of the island. Only 4 people can unlock it. Council member Macon Origin ran Masahiro, but her dead body is up in the council penthouse. Same with Pandora 2. Nicolina Rose there on the next island. Lydia took them early on. And Balthazar Tears, but he's on the next island as well. So what do I do about this server? 2 options: chalk it up to bad luck or coincidence, or let it fuel a dreadful, all-consuming conspiracy. Bad luck. First option seems less stressful. Keep on trucking, love dies. Did you examine the dead guards at the first Holy Seal? Nope, Akiko wouldn't let me. She said that's military jurisdiction. She didn't want the corpses of her soldiers being disrespected with the post-mortem. In her mind, she's already got the case solved. Henry's behind bars. Clearly did it. I don't know. Things just feel pretty heavy around here. Mass murder tends to do that. Drags everyone down, kills the vibe. No one's very posy anymore. Posy? Posy? I've never seen that word in my life. That's a real word. That's English! Okay, so we can talk to Yuri. Crimson. Let's go talk to Yuri. Oh, there's a blood crystal on the other side. Do we think we can make that jump? I think so. You. Boom. Uh-oh. Alright, I can hear it. Where is it, though? Bruh, Yuri is this way, if I remember correctly. Yuri on ice. Damn it. Damn it. I do enjoy some music. Classical. Music that improves your mind. Is that true? Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects. That's what I'm saying, though. I still don't know what these statues are, by the way. Like, why is it just randomly placed throughout the island? Randomly had so much of this mineral that they just decided. Like, they even carved a fish, dude. Look at that. They just decided, yeah, let's just carve things. Because why not? Might as well, right? Time to go see my lady. Oh, Crimson. Hello, darling. She has an ex, so she's a MILF? Oh my god. It just keeps getting better! Yo, Bear-chan! Alright. Dia Daybreak. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. Often go climbing, a new hobby. Never been one for physical pursuits. You know that, LD. So the grappling gear I found near tire tracks from your car on the roof of the council building doesn't belong to you? Can't say it does, LD. Sorry, can't be more of help. Why are your tire tracks on the penthouse? LD, that wasn't from last night. When was it then? A couple of weeks ago. I went up there to think. The sunset looks good. I'm sure you weren't up to a little infiltration? You really think I was on the roof of the council building trying to break in? Somebody got in. Okay, you want to hang out? I'm just hanging out with everybody at this point. LD, I have something I think we should discuss. What? We're tight, right, LD? I can tell you something, right? Everything is on record, but I'll use some discretion. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council, but we aren't happy. We want out. The council wouldn't let us leave. Oh. What do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life. These small islands, immortality, waking the gods. I want to travel the world, the real world. Sammy wants to make whiskey with any ingredient, not just what Dead Nebula called. Well, Monstrat and the council said no. Once you're in the syndicate, you're in the syndicate. I'm telling you because other people know and they'll spread the secret. but killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out either. Still sounds like a motive, Lydia. That's true, it does still sound like motive, but, you know. I still don't... I mean, she's got a point. I still don't think she did it. Oh, right! We can initialize it, and we can figure out who's haunting this ghost. My computer controls the obelisk to the beach. There's an activation command. Activating obelisk, star map. The answer to the second holy seal is revealed? What? Huh? Go to space, use the answer, see the cosmos, fear the cosmos, lust after the cosmos, embrace the cosmos, scream at the cosmos, put a gun to your head, and cry at the cosmos. Wouldn't have expected KHX to massage that text a bit before he released version 1.0. These obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally, this requires a data key. KHX crafted the obelisk. The data encryption, a man of many talents. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer and allows the user to activate it. Logs show that it was accessed recently by someone else, Yuri. There's something else here as well. Remote key, an unknown device wirelessly connected to the machine. And the key was input remotely 2 days ago. Whoever remotely accessed it would need to be able to see the obelisk. Somewhere near here we'll have the line of sight. Maybe up on the cliff behind me. The obelisk should tell me something out of this. Accordion! What the fuck? Acoustic guitar! It looks like this is showing me a code. The symbols are scholar, snake, bull, bird. I've seen these symbols before when I put on my space helmet. I should go back there and try again. Let's go now. Why not? Scholar, snake, bull, bird. Nice! That's it! Must have unlocked something. This was designed to safeguard against random attempts to crack the code. Shinji, right? Did the demon possessing Henry feel its way through? One Last Kiss was our exorcist. She might be able to help. I don't think the demon was able to feel their way through. I think Yuri did it. Yuri had the space helmet. So Yuri put on the space helmet, cracked the code. Henry's just a scapegoat in all of this. I unlocked it. Ooh, what the heck is this?
What the hell?
Yes, this is the fourth holy seal. What's the deal? There's a data port. Starlight might find something. Data port OS, Syndicate OS Black Planet version. Interfacing, handshaking, authenticating. Welcome to Syndicate OS Black Planet. To deactivate fourth holy seal barrier, please become godlike. Barrier? Barrier is freaking out. Become godlike. Please present godliness to bioscanner. Checking to see if someone is biologically godlike. Error. Fourth holy seal is non-responsive. System has suffered a critical failure. Please reboot the system. Leader Monstrat, authorization required. The fourth holy seal is toast. Whatever happened last night did a number on it. Godlike? How did someone become godlike? There is a god in paradise, I could ask. There is? Who's godlike in paradise? He said, don't understand. And what happened to the third holy seal? That's the fourth? The third was just a door? Impeccable, guys. Impeccable. And what's the first? That door? Who's the god that I could ask? Be witness? Rip Monstrat. Dude, let me in. Thank you. How? What do you want, freak? Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature? Yeah. Hell yeah. Do you have something you want to tell me? Something concerns me about Witness. Some of us become more complicated as our life go on. Others do not. I can see it behind his mask. He's changed since I've been gone. Witness has become gripped with religious hysteria. He believes we have strayed too far from the path. Monstrat wanted to protect the new island with a tighter grip on the Syndicate. In Witness's eyes, our leader was not placing enough importance on resurrecting gods. Monstrat was furthering the Syndicate, not our holy mission. Witness has grown infuriated with Monstrat. They were like bang dogs in Syndicate meetings. Witness voted against every one of Monstrat's proposals. We would almost never see him. He would only leave his apartment to attend Syndicate meeting. Only then, it was to scream religious proclamations at us. That was one of the reasons I wanted to see him last night. I was worried. I needed to know he was fine at the final end of an island. Thank you for your condor. Dude, what are these big words, man? I'm a gamer. You can't do this to me. Go to Jazz first, since Jazz is literally just a hop down, or I can take the elevator because it's right here. Files. Who breached the fourth holy seal? You know about the fourth, not a thing. Love dies, counts secrets, and all that. You want to hang out? Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Quoting philosophy now, please. Some song on a skate punk compilation. What other phrases have I missed? Phases have I missed? Got big into mathcore for a while. Dude, mathcore! Yo, I love mathcore! Not actually. I think I just pissed off so many people. I love math, and so when I looked up mathcore, I thought it would be related to math. Nope, it's just rock. or like a subgenre of like rock or whatever with like different rhythms and stuff. I still think it's cool. I want to make a mathcore song once in my life. Because that's how cool I think it is. Oh wait, we can talk to Witness, can't we? Because Witness is also nearby. I haven't talked to Witness at all. I've just been cycling the same, like, people. Oh, Witness! What is this? What's your alibi? Oh. Why were you irritated to see Carmelina? Is that what she told you? I was surprised. It is unlike her to do a social call. What do you know about the phone number 8332? I have no idea what that number is. Then why did your phone dial it at midnight last night? I assure you I didn't. The council has been murdered. Everyone left on the island is a suspect, a lunatic, an idiot, or all three. I'm not in the mood for no idea. I pulled that number from your phone. You dialed it at midnight last night. Midnight last night is when the council were on. I'm sorry, investigator, but I have no idea what that number is. Are you sure the phone records haven't been tampered with? There are no evidence of tampering. The records were accessed from your phone via communications verification protocol, communication saying 001A. There must be some mistake. A misdial, perhaps? Carmelina told me you were using your phone at midnight. I know you did this, and I'll prove it at trial. Ooh, damn! There's a sensitive matter, which we could discuss further. Ooh, you have something you want to tell me? It is about Akiko's phone call after Henry's escape. I can see you were working hard, Loved Eyes, so I'll tell you this. I worry that you are doing this for yourself, and not the gods, but I am bound to help you. It is their wish. Akiko was supposed to be at the desolation cell, yet I couldn't hear the haunting sounds of that island, nor the sea that surrounds it. Ooh, what the hell? Does that mean everything? Nothing? You need to work that out. The gods wished you to know, so now you know. I'll watch this. Ugh. Boom. Damn it. I thought I could do it in first try. Yuri! On ice, my man. Yuri, let's rap for a second. Rap? You put a key in the nightmare computer connected to the obelisk on the beach and activated them. What are you talking about? You did. I've got the logs. Don't worry, someone else accessed them, but they were more intelligent than you and used a wireless access device. More intelligent? The insects on this island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out symbols on the obelisk in space. Thanks, Yuri. For what? You just told me about the symbols on the obelisk, which I didn't ask about, and you'd only know about it if you used them. Yo! Where'd you get the key? From to access the obelisk. I have no idea what you're talking about, freak. Aw, don't hold out on me, Yuri. I know you know the secret of the second seal. I have nothing else to say. Ooh, Yuri's, he's losing it. We're losing him. The kind of person that likes wine. I do, a refined drink. I'm able to enjoy expensive wine, better wine. Actually, this brings up a good point. People tell me I look like a whiskey drinker, and I've tried whiskey. Whiskey is pretty fire. I might turn out to be a whiskey drinker after all. There are other people tell me I look like a beer drinker. The usual go-to, and by go-to, I mean like ever since I turned 18 and was 18, ever since I turned 21, yay, okay, is just the stock standard vodka Sprite. It's never really looked into like alcohol nor had the financial freedom, which a lot of them are surprised to hear, but I mean, it's the truth. Just Sprite vodka, I think it's a very basic drink. It's nothing like, but there are a lot of drinks that I would like to try. Another drink of mine is a combination of orange juice, orange Fanta, and spiced rum. I don't know, just a little fun fact, a little tidbit about me, I guess. You guys probably don't even care. I have never had wine, so I don't even know what wine tastes like. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I know there's two different wines. There's red wine, white wine, and I think red wine's stronger and white wine's not. I think I might be a red wine person. I don't know. I mean, I drink vodka. Crimson, do you know about the fourth holy seal? What do you know about the fourth holy seal? It's an open secret that it requires some kind of godliness. I want to hang out. You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idlelands. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought to the island was carrying a few volumes. It's my new favorite. What did you miss most in exile? Whiskey, you guys. Wait, Honest is whiskey? Whoa, what are the chances? She's a whiskey drinker too. Maybe I'm just destined to be a whiskey drinker. Maybe that's it. It's about me getting married? Partly. All of the syndicate got boring in one way or another. Monstrat started. Wait, my character is married? No. Whoa, hey, Crimson, we're broken up, just like you. Just like you, darling. We're both broken up. That's what I'm saying, right? So we can still be a pair. 1 + 1 is 2, you know what I mean? 1 + 1 is 2, but -1 is, again, 1. So we could do the 1 + 1 is 2 thing, you and me. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. I'm sorry!
Sorry.
I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer than an eon, but we can pick up where we left off. If only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being exiled. Not in a place to make long-term life decisions. Works for me. What? No way! Did we do it? No way! I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island. No way! Let's go! Yo! Alright, can we end the episode there? Nathan, is this enough footage? Is this good? Did we... Yo! Yes! Yes! Yo, it can rain in paradise? Registered in my head. For living in a sewer, she has the life of luxury, man. I tell you what. I tell you what. Alright, Lydia, I got a few questions. And I got a secret to tell. Did you know that we slept with Crimson? What's going on with the message Witness sent you with the key for the beach obelisk? What message, LD? The Moon database has a backup of your tablet. There's a message from Witness with a file attached. That's the key to using the obelisk. Is that what it was? I got a message, and as soon as the mail client opened it, it crashed out, and the tablet died. Did you take it to get it looked at? Nah, LD. It was a few days ago. I don't know about the file or key or whatever it was. Dude, what can I say, guys? I am just the best at romance. How do you think I have a girlfriend? And how do you think I landed Crimson? My track record is so clean. I wasn't able to use the computer because I need the worship raid, so we'll talk to one last kiss. You know anything about the 4th Holy Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through. How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't. How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry? What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the God Seal? Could it? Ooh. Alright, Sam. Your turn. Sammy, my boy. Yo, what's up, dog? Damn daybreak, baby. Lydia told me you guys were wanting to leave the Syndicate. She told you that? Can't break the bond of friendship, can you? You mean you wish she kept quiet? Has she given you her secret away? I don't like people knowing our business. It's our relationship, not theirs. It doesn't give us a motive, because the law is law. A new leader wouldn't change that mind, would it? I'm afraid I need to be the judge of that, Sam. How come you lied to me earlier? It paints us in a bad light. We're not council killers. We just want to explore the world. You understand that, right? This doesn't look good, Sam. Hey, you want to hang out, Sam? Why are you lying to me? Yeah, I'll pay for it. I saved your glass, my glass. You remember, don't you? A glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? Well, thanks. You really do remember your guess, Sam. I must try, mustn't I? I have my own blend, Night Alone, a deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange and a hint of honeysuckle. You want to have a lover, LD? A lover and a partner. I miss Isaiah. Who the heck? The journey to perfection is a hard one. Loved ones are essential. We have similar outlooks, don't we? It is always a pleasure, LD. I'll be back. Wait, was Lady Love Dies, Crimson Acid, and this Isaiah guy? Isaiah? They having a threesome? Hell no! Kill that guy! Don't miss him! Kill him, bro. He deserves death. Got it. Why do it? Why do what? The crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world, when you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world's gone. It exists in history. Then history is forgotten. The world is remade or reshaped. It depends. We all live in the new world after that. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know. Oh, it's my boy. Wait, I can't move. Wait, hold on. Shinji, hold on. Give me. Okay. I need to find out who these artists are and if they do commissions for people who are poor. So we gotta go there and talk to Henry and Akiko. Tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's body. The same as found on Henry's mother. I've been told they weren't. Rena Division's sigils were scorched on her body by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh. Got any proof? No solid proof, just good bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry? Of course, I always carried my sword and a combat knife. Find a blade on Henry when you arrested him, or after he had killed Grace? No. So how did the sigils get carved into her body? No idea. Demons? Thanks for the insight. She carved them. Sick Banjo! The sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked! Dun dun dun. The nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife. You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Yes. It hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during the training exercise recently. I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match the marshals. I don't think those dead bodies are marshals. Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying? I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator was wrong. Starlight connects to the Central Syndicate. It's wrong. I know you're the killer, bass guitar, but you want to hang out? You're going to die. Humor me. Do you do anything outside of soldiering? Why are you so interested to know? We're all part of the Syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship. Why would I want to have a friendship with a... I don't know. Like you. It seemed like you had something to say earlier. It was nothing. Spit it out. We're both busy. Do you know something about someone on the island? Fine. It's about Crimson. What about her? She came to me in secret to ask about becoming a marshal. She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th island invasion. I'm the only Syndicate member allowed to be a marshal. There was nothing I could do for her. Why are you telling me this? Henry is your only suspect. Henry did it. No doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be someone that would benefit from him doing it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Alright, you want to hang out? I like how after all this intense questioning and getting like berated by these people, I'm always like, you want to just chill? I like you, investigator. Think you're onto something. The code to the safe in my apartment is SO394BF98537BS9. Alright, bet. How am I supposed to know where the heck Henry's thing is? I guess I'll just be running around houses now. Yo, sup, Shinji? How's your day going, Love Dies? Having a good time, having blast, investigating is in my blood. That's the spirit. Screw the murdered council, so long as you're getting yours, eh? That's not what I meant. Later, gotta shoot. Crying grudge, carving obtained. Nearly killed by the Persian army at the Battle of Beyond Revenge. A body was parsed across the country and displayed above the palace. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the city to the ground. The god has been moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. Dude, same. Oh, is this the safe? Did I find it? That is not the safe. Gaming cart. Nice. Do we know the dead zone? Henry allowed demons to flood the area. Demons need to go to KHX's workshop. Mountain Gorge. Wait, so where am I right now? I'm here. I need to go here, then here, I think. I think because his house is in the dead zone, I think. So that is where I need to go. Time to enter the dead zone. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Holy crap. I've not been here. Should I be afraid of dying? It's like a horror game. This is where the demons are. This one is connected to a power thing down here. Right here. Nice. What's in here? Coded to Witnesses and Carmelina's blood vials. Witness has been entering this pretty regularly. Witness entered 2 days ago. Carmelina hasn't been here in years. There are crates that look like they could restrain something. This place is full of restraints and operating equipment. The restraints are all blessed. Chains and holy crystal. The hidden demonology bunker is a big secret. I need to find out if this is related to case before I go knocking on doors. I don't want to rattle anyone unnecessarily. Oh, another memory. No, yes. Are they the only gods? Probably, possibly, maybe, definitely, absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. Maybe this is Isaiah. I don't want to lose myself. Good. It's easy to do.
Investigator is here.
Whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the design is supposed to be sealed. Has Sammy been making an illegal blend? There's something odd here. This is a medical-grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when it's being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label has been scratched off, but I can make out a K as the first letter of the name. I need to find out what this is linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. Oh, there's a hatch. Secret tunnel into the dead zone? Someone's been naughty. Citizen housing. Nightmare lock safe. Safe with nightmare computer. I need worship. Okay. I can unlock that one though. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Easy. Open safe. There's a lump of non-human flesh inside. Sam has a safe locked by a nightmare computer. Seems excessive. There's a lump of flesh in here. Sure isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at it. What is this related to? I need to find out more before questioning Sammy. No, my boy Sam. Oh, Sam, I thought you were a good guy, my guy. Okay. Oh, I hate that creepy thing. Can we scale this? Is it possible? Oh. JK, we don't need to scale it. Henry's apartment, ground zero for demonic invasion. A decade ago. This is where demon possessed him. Boom. Henry said the code is blocked. It unlocked proves that it pays to be nice to people sometimes. But a citizen like Henry would be hiding in a safe. Grimoire of Majida. Book predates Great Betrayal. It was written by a scholar of the esoteric Majida. She was framed for learning how to communicate with the gods and hold cosmic commutes with them. This should be in the restricted vault of the Syndicate's library. Yuri accessed the restricted area a decade ago. Did he take this? I guess this is the book Henry said he was given. There's nothing else. Of course. Sorry, I'm just infatuated. Is there anything that I missed? Nothing was missed? I don't think so. Woo! So we can head out. Nice. Okay. So we investigated that. Now we have to scale the mountain. Okay, so wait, where am I? Map. We are here at the beach. Dead zone. We already explored. We need to go to the mountain gorge. So maybe we will travel back. Is the barracks how we enter the gorge? I don't know. We're gonna go to the deep factory and then we're gonna run back. We need to investigate KHX's disappearance. Mountain gorge. Is this it? What the heck? Hello? Can't jump on that? Jesus. Thank you. Sup, Shinji? You're in it neck deep. It's my job. You're cool with it? Can't investigate if they aren't crimes. So what you're saying is you never want to wipe out crime because then you'll have nothing to do. It's one way of looking at it. It's the only way if you ask me. Logic is sound. Oh. Ooh. The first recording. Oh wait, we obtained... That's all the recordings? There's 5? Nice! Going to find out what's going on. This isn't right. The island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. The syndicate. The syndicate. The syndicate. This island feels wrong. You know what that means. Microwave. This brings me back to citizen housing? Do I want to do that? Or does this bring me up? Wait, this brings me to Sam? Hello? What? How did I end up here? When I was just there? Where's the mountain gorge? Oh, no, we're going back. I thought I was headed towards KHX's workshop. I'm here right now. So in order to get up there, I have to go there. I don't want to go to judge because I don't want to start the trial. I'm talking because I'm using my brain. How the heck do I get up there? Barracks? Do I have to really go through the barracks? Ain't no way, bro. Okay, but can I can totally just go in? Okay. Barracks are sealed unless you are the marshal. Damn! There was an attempt. Okay, so which way to the... Is this back to the judge? That is. Okay, so we gotta go here, and we can access KHX's workshop, I think. Isn't this where the syndicate, like, graveyard is? Hey, is this his workshop? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. KHX's workshop. Ain't no way. Yo, there's so much sounds. Okay, geez. It's for Kiko. She asked KHX to fix her necklace. This is exciting. There's an unsent letter to Crimson. KHX is accusing her of using him to get to the secret of the second Holy Seal. It's Crimson in a relationship with KHX, says the key is missing, and says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Why does Crimson want the key to the second Holy Seal? What the heck? Sorry about that, guys. I went AFK because... essentially what happened was I smelt burning, and I turned to my left, and I saw a huge cloud of smoke inside of my house. So I freaked out, immediately took off my headphones, and went to go investigate. I did my own investigating in real life, and turns out it might have been just firecrackers. Yeah, when I went to go check, there was nothing. No smoke coming from anything there. I removed everything off the stovetop. Yeah, I mean, it makes for a great story, I guess. All right, back to what we were doing. First off, fuck you, KHX. Crimson Acid is mine. Clarinet. That's right, I said it. She's mine. We slept together, baby. She will be mine. All right, what's in here? This tuft of hair is coarse like an animal's. Hang on. Is this goat hair? Same color as Crimson's head. Ooh. There's no sign of a struggle or fighting. There's no blood. If something happened to KHX here, was it cleaned up? He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven. What's going on between them? Oh, is this blood? Ooh. There's a body down there. Yo, he was chucked off. Well, we don't take fall damage, right? Wait. Oh, I wanted to land there. This is KHX. Is. Never been a fan of metaphysicality. I sometimes drank with him. He was quite reserved, but opened up after a beer. Intense guy, focused, obsessive. What is the body telling me? Oh, jeez, is he beheaded? KHX fist is gripping something lightly, an ornate ring with deep blue sapphires set into it. Why was KHX gripping so tightly when he died? This belonged to the attacker? KHX suffered a massive blow to the head. There's blood everywhere, and it looks like the skull is cracked. He was struck once, and for his sake, I hope he died immediately. Victims of attacks from the front often know the attacker, so it was probably one of the syndicate. I think we know who the killer is. Assume he was dragged here and dumped off the cliff edge. This is a secluded spot. Is this why Yuri shut down the boat trips early? Did he need to hide the body? Was he holding this when he died? Is this a message? It's a gaudy ring with a bright sapphire. This looks like Yuri's missing ring that Lydia described. Rest in peace, KHX. I'll find out what happened to you. I'm kind of disappointed that Crimson is bad. I mean, I guess the whole point is like everybody's bad, right? Or you got some explaining to do. I found a tuft of hair. He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service. Crimson. You can't swoon me with your chest, lady. It is quite tempting. Anyway. Clarinet. So she's a gold digger. Gosh, damn it. This is why you don't trust ladies, guys. They break your hearts. I could tell from personal experience. It just happened to me. I think Yuri did it, for sure. I think Yuri killed KHX. There's a bathroom here. Nani the hell? Why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal? I didn't. You're lying. I have a testimony that you not only asked her to get a key, but that she gave you the key as well. Got the key? I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I'm not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. Second Holy Seal from KHX. No eyewitness. I'm losing my patience. By asking her to do that, and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it. I did nothing of the sort. You were denying all of it, or just going through the seal? I had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story of the second seal. No desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with a fabrication. Blood chiller? Case files. KHX is missing. I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri. What interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that. It's impolite to snatch. Want to tell me what it's doing in the fist of KHX's dead body? No idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work. Why did you shut the boat trips down early, Yuri? It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why? It never normally happens, and none of the other systems were shut down prematurely. Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down. Did it have anything to do with the dead body at the bottom of the cliff? What dead body? No idea what you're talking about, but surely this is the jurisdiction of the marshals. You're not supposed to be investigating the council member. Might be linked. Did you do anything with it? Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences. Must be. Sometimes you just have to be nice to people, guys. That's all I'm saying. Tell me about why your necklace was in KHX's shop. You think you've stumbled onto something, don't you? Got me at the scene of a crime. KHX made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate. Had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go. I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it? Are you real? Is this one big joke? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? I was doing symbols. Demonology. Who gave it to you? A stranger. We went through this already. Is this where your memory fails you? Don't get cute. So there's no one I can talk to now? Nice. Okay, so there's 2 computers, but we need the worship. Let's run through this again. So the murder of Grace Bloodlines, that one was clearly committed by Carmelina. Who killed the second Holy Seal Marshals was clearly Grand Marshal Okiko. The second Holy Seal was breached by Witness to the End. Who breached the 4th Holy Seal? That one is tough. I don't know that one yet. Henry did not escape alone. He was set up. Demonic Possession, he was also set up, but that one was by Yuri. Okay. Shall TP here to the comms tower. And then we'll go inside the reality folding drive and see what secrets it holds, maybe. Hate this sound, by the way. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. I think we already solved the good bit. I just don't know who solved the main murder. Like, it's pretty obvious who killed HKX and the evidence and stuff. There's not really much else. So you can get up there, I think. I just don't know how. Why is this here? Oh, C4. Cosmos is infinite and empty, thus says Dead or Nebula? What? On abandoned moons above the terrifying planets, our minds wander, thus says Dead or Nebula. Connection to the net is all that anyone seeks, protection from dreadful loneliness, Nebula. Gauging all firewalls, unauthorized intrusion, halted, true to purge. Why would you turn away a soul desperate to escape the grim isolation of astral bodies? Thus says Nebula. 16 years ago, Deep Factory AI Dead Nebula suffered minor corruption on server 7G on I-90. Corruption was contained, but the local instance of Dead Nebula split into shards that developed their own personas. Each persona was isolated in a vending machine and locked down. That's locked down. How was I able to use it? System shutdowns associated with the end of the Paradise Island 24 deactivated isolation point. Please open the door to my home. Clawed beings born from dead stars haunt me. Thus says Dead or Nebula. Misunderstand. Rumors, unrequited love, jealousy, revenge, envy, secrets, regret, anger, emptiness, sorrow. A single tear can see stars. Just a little bit of foreshadowing, but that might be potentially a game that we play next. Sea of Stars. Okay. So, well, that was fun. I guess we could try to figure out the crane puzzle, although I am unsure what that would solve, per se. Oh. No, I was out! Guys, my legs were touching the ground. I don't even know what we're supposed to be aiming for, by the way. Like... Oh, what the heck? Oh, so I do have to activate this. How do I open the crane doors? An open sesame button anywhere? There is a crouch button? What the heck? Crouch is C? I didn't know there was a crouch button. What the heck? I had to look up. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier now, doesn't it? Man, if only I had looked that up sooner. And then the boat comes in. Okay. Let's find out. Ooh, the crates. Oh, what the heck? What is a space helmet doing here? It looks like it's been dumped or hidden. Dumping and hidden, hiding, or separated by a thin line. Smells of Liddy's perfume, lemon and raspberry. Why has she been wearing a space helmet? Need a space helmet to help get through the second seal. Lydia. I knew it was her from the very beginning. Oh, from the very beginning. And now that I can crouch, it opens up a world of possibilities. So we still need a worship upgrade, unfortunately. We can talk to Lydia, though. I guess we'll talk to Lydia on the pier. We can't really talk to anybody else, it seems. Do you often like to dress up in space helmets? What are you talking about, LD? I found a space helmet that smells of your perfume. A space helmet? Why is that on the island? You need one to get through the second holy seal. Did you use it to go through the seal? I've never seen a space helmet, never mind worn one. Could it have been Sam? Yo, let's hang out, though. You need to be a god to break the fourth seal. How do I become a god? I guess before that, we shall talk to everybody and max out their happiness, because may as well. Desolation cell. Time to max them out. Might as well befriend everybody before we crush their hopes and dreams. You know what they say. Keep your friends close, but enemies closer. Alright. There's nothing on the case files, right? Okay, let's hang out. Got a minute, Kiko? Going to die. Humor me. You still collect war relics? Why do you care? Friendship, Kiko. We've been through this. Fine, yes. Hey, good. Why collect the relics? What's the attraction? It's important to remember the past. The world is shaped by war. Right or wrong, soldiers lay down their lives and fight so you can sleep at night. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania before the Syndicate. Yes, we became friends. Got what you wanted. You can leave me alone now. Okay. Well, I mean, we're friends. Your turn, Henry. Let's talk, Henry. Is this helping? The little chat's helping you work out who did it? I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand the crucible of crime better. Like what you see? Anything good requires sacrifice. We're about to achieve perfection. I knew it. I knew you were one of them. You can't fool me. You're just like the rest of them. Whatever. I should have said no, and maybe he would have given me something. Would it have helped with the case? Who knows? Oh wait, we gotta fast travel. Got a sec doc? Can you feel it in the air? You've been spraying pheromones again? End of the island. Wait, we can flirt? We better not waste any more time then. Lady Luck, stop talking. Wait, what? No! 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 It's been wonderful to see you again. Don't. You were never any good at conversation afterwards. Take this, but save it until you're off duty. Yo! Maybe I'll see you on the next island. I hope so. Oh, we were just doing that just because we were bored, okay? Look, we were just bored, guys. Guys, I'm still loyal to Crimson, I swear. Okay. So we need to talk to her way more because I'm pretty sure I talked to her the least out of everybody. Like Yuri is already done before her because I still don't know. This seems like it could be Yuri. It seems like it could be Akiko. Too many suspects. Wait, our conversation, Lady Love Dies. There's a sensitive matter which we should discuss further. Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Love Dies. The architect and I became close, and we married. It didn't last, though. She's obsessed with the perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me or the gods. Thank you for confiding in me, witness. Ooh, we can talk to her now. Maybe there's a clue inside the fourth seal that could help me. Perhaps, mayhaps, maybe. Where's the fast travel point? Am I dumb? Don't answer that question, chat. It's a rhetorical question. What if I just go forward? We could go forward? I didn't know we could go forward. Okay. Blood trail leads away from the council penthouse. Whose blood is it? No match to any council members that were in here last night. There's a trace of Ai's Kiwami's blood. He took his own knife for the petals, pink petals, just like the ones downstairs. Does this put Yuri at the scene? He wears a hat with pink petals. Whoa. Counselor, make an origin. Cause of death, a slash across the throat. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic dude! Everyone has been sliced up with a blade. The lacerations are all clean. They were done with a sharp, perfect blade. Guts match the blade Henry was allegedly found with and took from Makiko. Counselor Leon Disaster. Cause of death, blade taking off the front of his scalp, slicing through his brain. Counselor Fine Stranger. Cause of death, nearly being decapitated by a laceration across his throat. I didn't expect to find a dead killer demon inside of the counselor's penthouse. It's been shot in the head. The bullet is stuck in the skull. There are hellish claws on its arms, like knives. Claws are covered in blood. Starlight can run blood. Several council members. The council members were all killed with the perfect blade. This thing's claws could have done it. What's this thing doing here? Does this have anything to do with Henry? He let the demons on the island. This crate is bizarre. It looks like it was hidden in this chest. Did someone bring it here and hide it as a trap? It looks like a containment crate burst open, smashing open the chest. If you could get a killer demon in here and find a way to release it, right time. It would make a hands-free murder weapon. Someone planted a trap when the council were vulnerable. Someone released a psycho killer demon to attack them. And the only one with that from the dead zone is my boy, Sam. Holy shit, it's the bartender, dude. Of course it is! Of course it's the bartender! I assume I wouldn't be on the island investigating. Bad call. Starlight is detecting dead zone residue from the crate. No, Sammy! Trait must have came from a demonology bunker in the dead zone. Someone could have remotely activated it to open it. This receiver has the same number as the one witness dialed at midnight last night. Holy shit. The dead killer demon? He looks like a badass dead dragon.
Got it.
The strange blood spray here doesn't match any of the council members. The spray is from a bullet exiting the body. Blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on what the hell? The blood is Carmelina's DNA? It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Does she have a child? If I go to her without any more evidence, I'll rattle her and get nothing out of her. OMG. OMG. Okay, so Carmelina might have a child with Witness? That's a shame. She actually was probably my favorite character. Just kidding. Crimson all the way, baby. I think the demon did it. Well, that's a disappointing end, to know that the demon killed Council. Is Shinji a child of Carmelina? What if she had a demon baby? A baby, if you will. Carmelina, I've got some questions. Oh, our old nickname was the Investigation Freak. That's why everyone calls us Freak. I thought they were just doing it because it was derogatory. Why did we call ourselves? I've been in your bunker. Why was it coded only to Witness's blood vial? It embarrassed me to say this, but it was a lover's retreat. I disliked the design as a bunker and dropped my plan for them. It sat unused. Spending time there with Witness felt illicit, exciting, but things didn't work out. So you definitely weren't experimenting on a killer demon in there? Absolutely not. You have something you want to tell me? I wasn't truthful. Witness used that bunker for an illegal study of demons. He wanted to find out all we could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the Syndicate, there have been zero tolerance on demons. The misknowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. I haven't set foot in there in years, since before he started.
What the hell?
Where did he get a killer demon? He trapped one. I don't know how. I kept his secret. He still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Island 24 ceases to exist. Henry's demon had already done irreparable damage to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more. What about Witness? I put it out of my mind. We fell apart and each other's matters became private again. I will say, Carmelina's outfit is French horn. Gorgeous. It is sick. Did we max it out? Nice. Nice. That was disappointing. I thought I'd be able to sleep with a third person. How fitting would it be if Witness to the End was the killer because of his name, Witness to the end of the council members? Witness, I have a testimony that you were using the secret bunker for demonology research. From who? What do you think? Whatever you think you know, you don't. I always work for our holy masters. This has nothing to do with the murder of the council, though. I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse with the victim's blood all over its claws. You think you're onto something, but you don't know what you're talking about. Then why don't you tell me? If you think you have some wild conspiracy theory, you will need to prove it in the trials. I won't talk any further about this. See you in court, Witness. To a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, you do. You unleashed a killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone's trying to frame me. Bullshit. Fiddle. Did my character just say flute? No, it's not bullshit. Flute. It's B. S. B and S. C. K. I. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. So you want to hang out? You like growing up in the Chaos Palace. Character building. It's an insane network of twisting geometry. Did not get to see the outside world until I fled for the Syndicate with Ezekiel. I think the biggest leads will probably be from like Sam or something. Oh, I barely made it. Okay. Oh, wait, that little scruff marks on his, like, chest is supposed to be hair. Bro, I thought he got, like, dirty. I thought he doesn't clean himself. Know anything about demons on the island? What are you talking about, Love Dice? The marshals killed them all, didn't they? Alright, is that it? Alright, peace. Wow, that was helpful. Thanks, game. Know anything about demons on the island? Not a thing, LD. Didn't the marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? Alright, that's it. Thanks. I wonder if that pyramid that I went to is where Is it that pyramid? It's some pyramid. I wonder if the pyramid that I went to on the jet ski, the one by Dr. Jazz, I wonder if that's where we'll find Carmelina's child, because it's like so keep away, like no one would ever go there. So no one would ever find the child. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on the island? You mean Shinji? He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself so he can avoid capture. He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. You know about secret demonology labs? You mean like the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses and Carmelina's blood vials? Good work, lady. I've been in it, but I didn't know how it was kept a secret. Now we gotta go talk to Sam. I'm too lazy. Oh, Sammy Poo. Dude, does she have to do that like every time? Like every time? You know what I mean? Like, every time. Why do you have to rev your engine every time? Yeah, you want to hang out? Is NateLowe okay again? Neat this time. The ice ball you had last time allowed you to savor it for longer, but it was chilled. The colder the drink, the less you can taste it. I hope you enjoy this pure taste of this, the pure taste of this blood. It's delicious. This guy keeps taking my money! Look at me. I'm almost down to 5 blood crystals. I don't want to have to walk around everywhere. Weird. I don't think I've ever been here during the daytime. This is very weird. It kind of hurts my eyes. Know anything about the demons on the island? Exterminated them. Know anything about the demons on the island besides me? No. Alright, thanks. 2 blood crystals. 1 last kiss is the only other person we could talk to. Know anything about the demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them. Our dear witness going where he shouldn't. Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he? So deciphering all that, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get to Dead Zone so he can use the secret demonology lab. Ah, so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. I jumped to the wrong direction. Whoops! Incoming call? From Dead Nebula?
Dead Nebula, thank you for your purchase. Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
You need to analyze your voice pattern. Please state.
More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Well, I guess some of them were refreshing. It's been a while, Lady Love dies. That damned Harmony thing was a mess. How about some free drinks? We're not authorized. You know how it is. What brings you back to the island? Council mass murder last night.
No way.
We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How's it feeling being back on the beat? I was born to investigate. The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. Oh! It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted, which is code to buy more drinks. Island is hot. I'm not sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. Oh, that's how we get it. I just wanted to do more vending machines because the first one was just like collect the different branches of like Persona, but dude, okay. We gotta look for the drinks so we can get the Starlight, so then we can get inside the pyramid, so that we could do the thing in the back of Sam's things, then we can investigate, interrogate, and then accuse, and hopefully sleep with Crimson more. What? Where are those damned vending machines? I tell you what, this is kind of... Wait, do I have enough blood crystals? I don't even know how much I have, bro. I just realized the image for Dead Nebula, by the way. What the heck is that? How many Dead Nebula drinks do you think I should get? We have 3. Is there any more blood crystals? Guys, I'm running low, okay? I bought too much Starlight skins. Why is there just a random lamppost all the way out here, by the way? Why do I even have to spend my hard-earned cash go. Now we can go get that blood crystal. Oh, there's one there. Okay, so there's one here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, 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 no! Dude! We're on the hunt for so many bloods. Wait. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Wait, no, 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 YouTube, that's not what I meant! Does come into... No shot. That I tried really hard. What the heck is this? What? Wait, we can break into the barracks? Easy. No way. Is this actually? Oh, there's a martial guard there. Okay, so do we not talk to him? He's guarding that. There's a guard there. What if we just climb down? Are we gonna get kicked out? Hey guys.
This is a restricted. Get out of here.
I don't like this.
I'm the investigator appointed by the judge. Irrelevant. These are martial grounds. I'll escort you out. Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Truth may be hidden in the barracks. Oh, so that's why we climb on top. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic. Might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Ooh, okay. This and this. Bomb, 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 bomb. We're so barack. All right, access the barracks. Let's go. I hate how I keep doing this route. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way. Like, wait, if they're out of the barracks, can't I just run in? We'll just run around. I'm not mad or anything. I'm not disappointed at myself. I'm not angry. It's fine. You guys suck, okay? You guys just suck. You know that? You guys are just the worst. Making me play this game. Actually, that's a lie. You guys aren't making me play this game. I'm making myself play this game. But I'm actually having fun. I hope you guys are too. If you guys aren't having fun, you'd let me know, right? I swear if the barracks like gatekeep the absolute piss balls out of me, I'm going to be angry. More crystals? Hell yeah. How do people even obtain blood crystals? How many of these do I have to buy, bro? They're sinking all my money. They're just eating it. Oh. Come on, 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 come on.
The Nebula thanks you for your continued patronage.
You have tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You're our most valued customer. Do you have a favorite? So hard to pick. It's so hard to pick a favorite. Never mind that. Remember that the upgrade for Starlight we mentioned, we've come through for you. Hang for a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses. Why is a hardware like that jammed in a vending machine? The Dynamic security chief is a real moron. He'd be showing off just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people. What does Starlight have? He did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. He promised him a piece of Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unusable upgrade for use on a device he'd never see. Like we said. Okay, so you're still in the front, apparently. For whatever reason. Move them up here. Then they should be gone. Hopefully, maybe. Perhaps, mayhaps. Yes, they're gone. All right, cool. But the guy in the front's not, for whatever reason. Goal, and then the small horns. We need long nose. Triple moon. Easy. Let's go, baby. Investigation. There's only two things. An encrypted file in a suspicious-looking folder that is outside of the main marshal's files. Starlight can crack the security on them. Records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for the day of the murder. Why? Oh, because she killed them. The photo of a strangled woman. My job is a never-ending joy. Metadata says that it came from Grace Bloodline's examination. Oh shit. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. Because she killed them! What if we walked out the front? Wouldn't that be funny? I wonder what would happen. And that's why I'm running down. Oh, is there a fire? Oh wait, there's a worship going on. What the heck? Oh, there's a worship happening. Yo, count me in! Who are we worshipping? New Knight carving. Oh, New Knight, that's right. Carving a humanoid with 2 dog heads, a warrior clad in gold armor, carries a spear, sword, and shield. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night. Did he come past the statue? If he did, it means he came through the barracks. This is the only one on the island. And that means Henry took a different route to the council building. Shinji, you talk too much. I want a crystal. And it's gonna be right here, baby. Let's go. Go. No! No! I don't want to play. I hate this game. A1. Is this it? Come on, baby. Oh. Yes! We can go to the island. I think that's where she's keeping her secret daughter, if she has one. Yo! You got the upgrade. Good work. Told you we'd come through for you. Fast travel on over to Dr. Doom. Let's go to Sam's first. I went to the wrong spot. Where's the bar? Dude, it's tough, bro. There we go. Just standing like this, right? And then you need the arms of like a walking person. Yeah. And then the pyramids. Bang, bang. Might come in handy. Pile bunker gauntlets. Once an assassin, always an assassin. I guess they're well used. Looks like you only have one charge left in them. They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for you. Punch through thick metal. There's only one use left. Is that how we punch through? Oh, I hate going to a spooky island. Time to die, right? That's why we have the pair of gloves. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Shinji's at the top! Okay. These two plus this. Not just that. Oh, it's the star at the top, too. The boom, boom. Alright, what's inside? Oh. What the heck are you? What is that growling? Yo, I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. Crying grudge. You don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god. Having a strange day. This is the weirdest thing that I've done. Asked a man, a sneaky one at that. The woman that builds. She's pure in her goals. I admire her. And now you. Who are you? So Witness, Carmelina, and Monstrat. I'm the investigator. What are you investigating? Last night, someone murdered the council. Mad King is dead? Why do you refer to Monstrat as mad? He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance. The one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently. Witness. What did he want? My flesh. Why? The key to a lock. Same as the woman. Called her a builder. Do you mean Architect Camelina? She is more creative. She had a better plan. What plan are you talking about? The flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island. Okay, but you have a great design. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, we could go to the graveyard. Graveyard next. And part of me thinks that I wasn't supposed to be able to go through the fourth seal, but I was, so. All right, where's the computer? This is it. Finally. This is the grave of Aiz Kiwami. He was an old school syndicate and one of our council members. The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos. Kiwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood? Damn, a match. Aiz was Henry's father. That's exciting. Oh, gong. Aiz Kiwami is Henry's father? Dun dun dun! Dun, da, 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 da. What is this? Downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. What the heck? Was I supposed to do that? Wait, what? I didn't. Who the hell are you? Who the fiddle? Yo, you look flute. Let me tell you, you look fiddle.
No, you are not her.
What the hell?
Who are you?
Mother called me the Nonigata.
A child born into darkness, born never to be known. Who's your mother? Interrogate father. What about you?
I thought I escaped. You cannot escape blood.
That's weird.
The gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed.
They want me dead.
Got it.
Who wants you dead? Mother and the man.
Sure.
Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not.
Don't like this.
What? Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at? Is your destiny killing the council?
The council, there are people in the room. Then yes, he shot me.
I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there.
Who the hell?
See the lines that were hidden.
I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden.
There is no room in paradise for me.
You need to see why. You're gonna die if you don't get treated. Good.
Life has been bad. I should student has been born.
That's strange. I have a bad feeling, I'm sure.
No sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some DNA. What the hell? Blood is Carmelina's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Holy shit, that's her child? Yo, that guy's a psychopath. Wait. Holy crap, Aiz Kiwami slept with Carmelina, and Aiz Kiwami also slept with Henry? Is this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. The perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it.
I don't like
His own blood and all of the council members' blood. Is this the murder weapon? There's no blood on here that matches the marshals guarding the council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow, he got into the council building without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims. Holy shit!
I have a bad feeling about
Gunshot wound
this.
came from Monstrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse. Broke into the council penthouse, started to hacking, and Monstrat shot him. Fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended at the wall, which answers the who, but not the what the hell. For killer hidden in the depths of paradise. Dude, so love these islands. Key fits in the lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole.
That's strange.
These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Dino Nagate. I was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Dino Nagate said his mother was a corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these? Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. Clips seem to go to the syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony, so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Well, the blood goes here, so the door was different. It looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals. Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get him to the council to commit murder last night? Corridors Dino Nagate used to escape back to the hideaway wasn't the same as the others. Maybe Dino Nagate inherited a mother's architectural powers? Created it himself? Why didn't Carmelina just make the corridor that bypassed the seals? Council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she don't know what they are, she probably couldn't build the corridor to a location she doesn't know. This is one hell of a case! I tell you what. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's apartment. A network of secret corridors across the island that contain a hidden killer. Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have gotten away with it. The corridor isn't letting me through. Looks like it goes to the syndicate apartment, probably Carmelina's. That'll explain how she accessed the corridors. She could visit Dino Nagate's little lair at any time she wanted to. It's so messed up. Okay, so Dino Nagate killed everyone with a perfectly blade. Akiko killed the two people posing as the two high-ranking martial guards because they probably... Carmelina was in your apartment last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her? I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Did she hear the elevator every time I have to come to speak to you? Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. I mean, I think everyone's guilty to an extent, but I think the real murderer is, I mean, he just killed himself. So, honestly thought it was going to be like Crimson's kid or something. I'm sorry, Crimson, Lady Crimson. What if I said that there were secret trans-dimensional corridors crisscrossing the island? I said that you spent too long in the scorching sun. So you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you're denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what? A total fantasy? We'll see. I think it's leading to the trial, dude. I think we can start the trial soon, after I talk to everybody. I'm not gonna make that, but maybe it'll activate the save point? Oh wait, no, I will. I'll make it! Nice. What do you know about the photo taking of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos. but they were confiscated by Kiko, classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshall server. That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see the areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles. The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry. Specifically, in this case, a ring on their wedding ring finger. Where's a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. Who wore a wedding ring? Carmelina! I mean, Carmelina was left alone with her. I knew it was Carmelina. I knew she was guilty of something. Which is kind of disappointing, because I actually really like her outfit. I thought she was a really cool character, but oh well. Crimson's still hot, though. And Crimson's still #1. Carmelina was a #2. Okay. Murder of Grace wedding ring. Architect, when did your marriage with witness end? Why are you asking? Working on something. I assure you you'll cooperate. About 9 years ago. And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. Holy she committed both murders. And she wanted to frame Henry. Holy sh. Harmonium! If something. I'm sorry. I wasn't truthful. I was holding that flesh for someone. That isn't original, Sammy. Why do you have God flesh? I was asked to store it for someone. It was Witness. Why did Witness ask you to store that flesh? He came to me and said he needed it to be stored. He didn't tell me anything else. And you just accepted it without question? I didn't know what it was, did I? He just gave me a box and said it needs to be kept a secret. For the good of the syndicate, wasn't it? Kiko, Henry, who else? We maxed out Lydia, we maxed out Carmelina, we maxed out Witness, we maxed out Dr. Doom Jazz, we maxed out Yuri. I think there's no one else. I think we maxed everyone out. Oh, one last case. We need to max out one last case. I'm gonna talk to Henry first. Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating. You nailed it. Any idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about you, what you did last night, might be wrong. Some excitement, finally! Tie up one last loose end by getting one last blood crystal from God knows where, and talk to Crimson, and then we will start the trial! For I think I know who did it. Be clear. There's one, right? That's it? Please? Please, blood crystal? No? Whatever, man. Blood crystal! Yes! Thank goodness, dude. Hallelujah. Talk to me. You didn't charge for the other information, but now you're charging information? Okay, whatever. Why does Doom Jazz have a photo of Akiko? Gotta pay, lady. He was in a relationship. He still loves her. Ooh, it didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Cheeky. Crimson's past. Personal experience? You're one to talk. What does that give him motive for the council murder? The original secret. Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation that got Doom Jazz's father killed. Suicide mission for Akiko. Doom Jazz found out. So he'd kill the council to protect her? Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the person you love? Yeah, but it's not... You're leading me in the wrong direction, lady. Alright, is it time? Well, first off, let me save. I don't even remember the last time. 12:30. Bro, it's been 3 hours since I last saved? Jesus! Alright. It is time. Wait, let me review my case files. Doom Jazz is innocent. I think Carmelina committed pretty much all of them. It is the day of the trial, everyone. Are you excited? I'm excited. This is exciting. I know I have a couple things that I haven't sorted out, but I'm sure it's not that important. Right? I'm sure it won't ruin my ending. Right? It's time. It is time to... Oh, wait, what is this? My old gun. When it came time to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Oh, mandolin! Is this how we go out? Hell yeah! Paradise Killer. You ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found the facts and crafted the truth? I'm ready to work through this, Lady Love Dies. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies. Sure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. I think it's time! Let's expose the truth. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death as dictated by syndicate law. Please be sure.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
She said the line! I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects. The Chamber of Justice! Oh, hell yeah. Paradise hangs in the balance. Let me explain how we shall uncover the truth and lies. We will hold trial for each case file logged in Starlight. You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice, and I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Ready to go. Let's breathe life back into paradise. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that scream? Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us. This farce has gone on long enough. It is time to move on to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown. The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads. You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. The rest of the syndicate are in agreement. It is time to move on and execute Henry. You're overstepping your authority, Architect. Wield your service weapon. Take hold of the chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries the sentence of death. It's been a long while since I executed justice. Hell yeah! Truth or fact? Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, transversing the holy seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out? Is it as report states, or did something else happen? State your truth. Whew. Okay. So how does this work? Oh, we're gonna accuse people? So who do we blame for Henry's escape? We blame Makiko. She's the only one, right? Nobody else has evidence against him. Accuse. Henry's escape. Accused. Grand Marshal Pivika none. You sure you want to continue with the accusation? Suspect confirmed. Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of prison. She put him in. Present your evidence. Construct the truth. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Love dies. Henry stands accused by everyone except Henry didn't go to the council building by himself. Yeah, this is getting interesting. Henry remembers almost nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him. He saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they're arrested. The statue is in the main barracks grounds. Prisoners don't go through there. Correct, Akiko? I was arrested on Island 13. I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. The individuals are taken through the main gate and directly down to the holding cell. Henry could have only seen New Night if he went through the tunnel that connects to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the isolation cell, he'd have had to go through the main barracks grounds, though. That was 10 years ago. He has lost all of his memories from that instant. The only thing he remembers is New Night last night. That sounds like a stretch investigator. The only way to get to the council building from the desolation cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. The nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's body were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first heel marshals. Demon scorched him with his own anger. The demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions, it just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there? Most likely drawn by whoever was trying to frame Henry. I think we save Akiko's alibi breaker. We do time frame. Time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There's no way Henry could have gotten from the desolation cell, made it to the council building, transversed the holy seals, and murdered the council, and be found at 12:03. Respect the civility of the courthouse? Do you have proper response? She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island? Get through all the seals, murder the council, and exit the building by midnight 03. Got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word here isn't good enough. I can break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 23:52. She claims she found him outside the council building at 003. I called a witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize the search for Henry. Can anyone confirm Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The marshals confirm that she went back to the barracks. However, it is hard to take their word as their fierce loyalty and refuse to give me any physical evidence. Do you confirm the phone call? Kiko's phone records are apparently classified, and the investigator isn't allowed access to them. I took witness's phone and analyzed the records at the comms tower. Starlight did some backtracing on the calls, and appears Kiko lied. You have proven the official version of events for Kiko and Henry's movements last night are total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, we have created truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I've considered your truth. Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves. Kiko guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth has shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. Island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it? You said I wouldn't hang for this. Beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. This was never part of the plan. Talking to Carmelina. You said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you. I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Kiko. You have nothing left to lose. You were set up. You can have revenge. You promised to induct my soldiers into the syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. You used me. You weren't careful enough, and now I'm going to die? I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness, and report that I'd found him after the council were dead. Carmelina, she's lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her. I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Ooh, shit. Lady Love dies. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file. New case file. Investigator, Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the consul. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there's something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for our island? Yes, I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession. Yuri accessed the vault that contains the book on demonology. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan. Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault. Henry told me a stranger supplied him with a tome that would lead to his possession. There's no jury here. I must leave it short of justice. Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves. Yuri guilty. This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I've been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground. Yuri, be quiet. No, I'm the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you, and now I'm going to die. These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. Is this true, Yuri? She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world. I got Henry the books on demonology, sent him down the dark path. Damn. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted for her murder, which he allegedly committed. Leave Carmelina was the architect of her murder. This is nonsense. You have no evidence. Present your evidence. When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would have placed Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may have been unusual, but it doesn't prove she's the perpetrator. Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the purest of knowledge sometimes requires risk. Present your evidence. While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden in the barracks server. It shows strangle marks of Grace's neck. Doom Jazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone who wore a wedding ring. Carmelina wore a wedding ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her. This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it? Doctor, it is my firm opinion that it was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information. A dead exorcist means the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace Bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. Sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well. Truth is revealed, truth is known. Oh, hell yeah! Grace Bloodline's murder was by the hands of the architect! Hell yeah! It could have, theory, it could have been the goat, Crimson Acid. It could have been her, but we have no evidence on her. And therefore, it's pretty straightforward, this Carmeline. So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator. What? How dare you? This is nonsense. This trial is over. Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the islands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have authority to end the trials. You've been found guilty and you will receive punishment. The trials continue. Wrecked. Look at her face. That's the face of someone guilty, just saying. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? This one I think is a Kiko. All evidence points to a Kiko. Cars were killed with a damaged blade. The lacerations on the throat were ragged. The indications a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. A Kiko's sword is battle damage and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victim. The Kiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits her with her plan of faking Henry's escape. Blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records for the marshals. She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth? It's the truth, Judge. The blood doesn't match. Those bodies aren't the marshals. Run a DNA test on the bodies? No. Dr. Doomjazz told me the server containing the necessary DNA files has been corrupted. Is this true? Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. Kiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies. She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination. I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match. Why? Kiko's in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Truth in this case, file sparkles brilliantly. Truth revealed. Truth is known. Truth proves a Kiko guilty. Anything to say about this one, Kiko? I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken. That's a lie. She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Damn. KHX is missing. KHX is Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen in a number of days. Craftsman's KHX is missing. See, the victim of Craft's tragedy disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Does someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX? He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead? The fangs of death grip the island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. State your mind. So Crimson could be guilty, but I think she's... Well, there's a load of evidence in case related to Crimson. Did she drag him? I think it's Yuri. He was holding a ring that belonged to Yuri. Yeah. Because Crimson could have done it, but I don't think it's Crimson. I think it's 100% Yuri. Is this part of your orders as well, Yuri? Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty. It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought. I smashed him with a tool. I copied the file, dumped the body, and left. Nonsense. Oh, never mind. It wasn't Crimson then. Let's go! Easy. Second Holy Seal. The Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. Phoned him, repaired his gates, but couldn't get through. His phone records confirmed this. Shinji found a space helmet, discarded. Obelisk access, your knowledge, you slipped up the ability, you know, secret of the obelisk, logs, okay. Yeah, I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal. Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal, something he'd only know if he went through the seal. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looks like. Obo! Was it witness? The council have traversed the plateau in space and used astronaut helmets to do so. One had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal. Dun dun dun! Same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found same spot. I can break Yuri's alibi. Tell me about Yuri's alibi. He claims he was in a celebratory Guardians directing Fairy Woman. Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder. Yuri claims that's a byproduct of the burst of the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that. At the precise time when they were murdered, troubling coincidence that points to a truth. Coincidence proves nothing. It doesn't have to. All I have to do is show that there's a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there is a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communication blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. Court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken. Does this have anything to do with Carmelina's child? What child? Truth lies within her alibi. Witness stepped out for 5 minutes. Take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? Building logs would have registered her returning. That's true. When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of transdimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant. I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Dino Nagate, and he gave me this key which unlocks corridors. From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment. In the 5 minutes Witness was out on his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used the corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. Carmelina's alibi is broken. Took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal. Third seal is a blood lock. Dino Nagate has council blood. Carmelina found out Aiz Kiwami was Henry's father and got herself pregnant with him. She needed a killer with council blood to get through the third seal. Nonsense! Lies! Oh, Ocarina. She's breaking, boys! We got her. Then I heard gunshots and that kid came limping out. He created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're suddenly cooperative. I've been played. Carmelina messed up about Henry. See part of the plan? Of course, he was the scapegoat, set up to look like the killer years ago. What about the blood in Henry's stomach? After Kid disappeared, I went to get the blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood. It was elsewhere. I don't know what it was, but there's something weird in the shadows of that room. You sniving little servants. I'm trying to achieve perfection. I created Perfect 25. This is how you repay me? You all make me sick. You turn on each other as soon as it aids you. The mystery of the dead killer demon. It was Witness. Boom, baby. Righteous man transgress. Witness is the origin of the killer demon. There is a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coated with Witness's blood vial. It's an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence. That lab has the same crates as the one in the penthouse during the extermination 10 years ago. Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it. Tonight, at midnight, Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse. I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone and comms tower. He made a call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic crate containment crate. Lies! Witness guilty. You've overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now? Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose. You have all strayed from the path, and the gods weep. Who killed the council? I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped the knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. This change of truth shows us the ultimate truth. It was Dino Nagate. Dino Nagate is the Paradise Killer! Before he killed himself, Dino Nagate told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. I found a knife covered in council's blood on Dino Nagate's corpse. The lacerations match his blade. All of the wounds of the victims are clean. Penthouse is covered in blood. He hit major arteries, disemboweled victims, and carved his way through the room. The council were coming out of meditation. He struck them when they could barely fight back. Dino Nagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Monstrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. Monstrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe leader Monstrat was the most awake while the others were still coming round from their meditation. Dino Nagate got to him, but as he attacked, Monstrat shot. Dino Nagate fled, but after a bullet went through him. See the evidence, Investigator, but Carmelina is the mastermind. Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25. I want to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. She's a genius architect that has helped the syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council? She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it? Have anything to say, Architect? You people have nothing if it weren't for me. All these islands that you drifted along, all your tragic little lives, all given to you by me. I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your homes. I have never been rewarded for my work, never been on the council, always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world, just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Was this worth it? It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I'd crafted a perfect lie. How did you know you'd be made leader during the crisis? That's the irony. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next island? You all want your little bits of power for your little lives to carry on ticking by. The council would be scared. All seniority would be gone. Crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the throne. My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth, a vile truth. Architect, you've been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Punishment is death. Woo! Alright, let's go, dude. I get to kill people. Grand Marshal Kiko 14, the verdict is... Oh, recorder. Wait, she's dying? Oh! Oh,
Saxophone.
she's dead? Okay, well, that happened. Architect Carmelina, verdict is... Yeah, that's expected. Goodbye, Architect. Peace, sucker. Crimson Acid, verdict is... Release. Dr. Doom Jazz, the verdict is... Release. Accused Henry Division, the verdict is... Release. The Fairy Woman Lydia Daybreak, the verdict is... Release. Sam Daybreak, the verdict is... Release. Witness to the End, the verdict is... Execute. Yo, rip Witness, Carmelina, and Akiko. Secretary Yuri Knight, the verdict is... Oh shit, I forgot about Yuri. Rip. The Unforgiving Spectre, One Last Kiss. The verdict is... The Hidden Killer, Deno Nigate. The verdict is... The Bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is... When the Killer Demon gets released... You've proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime. To end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in the dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with facts, the truths and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? The courtroom could only allow so much truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love dies. I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect 25. Holy crap. Wait, look at our gun, dude. It's so sick. Let's go, man. Thank you, Judge. Be my honor to execute justice. Justice is served. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rearview mirror of Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates to Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Justice has been served. Hell yeah. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We're on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. Woo! Wait, is that it? We can go to the Island 25 in Lydia's car? Is it time? Yeah. Is it time to go? Lady Love dies. I mean, Lydia is what I meant to say. Lady Love dies. Witness, dead. Carmelina, dead. Crimson baby, we're still in it, baby. She's still alive. And that's all that matters. We kept her alive. We did the world justice today. You ready to go? Leave paradise. Let's go to the next island. You sure you're ready to go? Let's go. Time to get out of here. Hop in, LD. Let's hope Perfect 25 is better than this island. Oh, Bear-chan! Wait, please. Oh, you're coming too, are you? Yes! Looks like you got a new friend, LD. Let's go to the next island. Yes! We got a dog too? I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and Sammy on the next island. We'll go and get a drink together. Can't wait to see Perfect 25. You think the Syndicate will survive this? We'll rebuild. We always do. Hope you're right, LD. There's a power vacuum now. What if this happens again? It won't. The investigator has breathed life back into paradise. Oh, she said the line! Oh, I'm gonna miss Love Dies. Could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. Guess I'll never know. Hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. Only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. Goodbye, Shinji. Oh, man! Yo. What a fantastic game, man. Oh, you can see Shinji in the background over there as he watches reality die. I wonder if it's actually gonna die. Shout out to everyone who made this game. This game is fantastic, actually. Yo, wait. Shout out to Barry Epoch Topping for, like, the music, bro. But yeah, should I play Danganronpa? I was thinking about playing Danganronpa, but I may play Danganronpa. Who knows? Maybe in a year or two, or maybe later this year. You'll never know. Only I will. And I guess Nathan. Isn't that right, Nathan? Yo, high five, Nathan, on another job well done. Great job on the video. Great job on the videos. Keep it up, man. You're amazing. Ashley Nicolette. Yo, that was close. Imagine if it said Ashley Nicholas. Maybe me and Crimson can live a life together. As the sun sets in paradise, I too set in paradise. Wait, there's only one question we must ask ourselves. Will you come back for another video? So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. Strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the Syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one who can save paradise. Oh, is that a sign for a sequel? Paradise Killer 2? I hope everyone has a fantastic and blessed rest of your week. Or day. Or both. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Dude, I'm so hungry right now.